Good morning, students. Now, next topic is biconditional, or you can say by implication. This is a sim notation, if and only if, which is read as if and only if. Let P is a statement, Q is a statement, or you can say P and Q are two prepositions, right? The by implication of P and Q is denoted by this notation P if and only if Q, right? Both sides arrow mark, and this preposition has truth value T if both the preposition have same truth values. Once again, go through the definition. What are P and Q? P and Q are two statements. The proposition P if and only if Q is denoted by this notation P, both sides arrow mark, Q or this side. Now is true if and only if P and Q have same truth values, right? The truth value of by implication is true if both the prepositions or statements have same truth value, right? This is the truth table of the by implication. Now P is a statement, Q is a statement. Now B implies an implied Q. P if and only if Q. Now here P is true, Q is true. Now they have both the statements have same truth values, therefore the result is also true. Next one is true, false. P is true, Q is false. Next, the answer is false because both this P and Q have different truth values. Next case, first one is false, second one is true, therefore result is false. Next, fourth combination, false and false, right? Both P and Q have same truth values, therefore it is true. This is called biconditional. P arrow mark Q means P is necessary and sufficient for Q. Now next one, definitions. Tautology. Now a compound statement. What do you mean by compound statement? Combining two or more simple sentences or statements is called a compound statement. Now a compound preposition is said to be a tautology if it is true for all possible truth values, right? Or you can say a prepositional function is said to be a tautology if it is true for all possible truth values. That means if you construct the truth table for a given compound statement, the last column, the values, the truth values of the last column are truths, then that prepositional function or the compound statement is said to be a tautology. Now, contradiction. A compound statement is said to be a contradiction if it is false for all possible truth values. Right? Now, next one is contingency. A compound preposition or statement is said to be a tautology if it is neither a tautology nor a contradiction. That is said to be contingency. A compound preposition is said to be a contingency if it is neither a tautology nor a contradiction. That means the last column of the truth table contains some truths and some false. That prepositional statement or the prepositional function is said to be a contingency. This one is over now. Right. Next one. See. Next, a proposition is that is not a tautology nor a contradiction is called a contingency. It is another point. Now construct the truth tables for the following questions. There are 5 questions are there. We have to construct the truth tables for these prepositional statements or compound statements, or you can say prepositional function. For the first one, P arrow mark Q and Q arrow mark P. Right? Now see here, first one answer. First of all, how many variables are there? That means how many simple statements are there, that we have to identify first of all. Here P is a statement, Q is a statement. There is no other symbol, no? First of all, you have to write P, Q. And then we have to form simple compound statements. Now there is another, first one implication is P arrow mark Q. This is P arrow mark Q. Another compound statement is also there, that is Q arrow mark P. Right? Q arrow mark P and means PQ implies P. Now this and this is another compound statement. This is the bigger one, that means P arrow mark Q and Q arrow mark P. Right? Now this is the last column. Now first of all, you have to write of all possible truth values. True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. These are the possible truth values or truth values for the prepositions P and Q. Now first one is P arrow mark Q. No, P arrow mark Q means implication. In implication, what is the point? Important point. A true statement cannot imply a false statement. That is, if the first one is true, second one is false, then first implies second is always false. Now here see, true implies true is true. True statement cannot imply a false statement. That's why answer is false. False implies true. Answer is true. False implies false. Answer is true. Right. Next, Q arrow mark P. Q arrow mark means in this direction. Right. Now first one you have to take Q and then P. Now from here to here, true implies true. True. False implies true. True. True implies false. False. False implies false is true. Now here we got this one, P arrow mark Q and Q arrow mark P. Now what we have to find out? Their conjunction. Conjunction means their intersection laga, right? And this one and this one. This column and this column. Right. Now that means what end and end, what are the truth values? If both are true, then the preposition is true or the compound statement is true. See, true and true, these two we have to concentrate. This and this one, true and true is true. False and true is false. True and false is false. True and true is true. Right? Now see here, this is a given compound statement, right? This is a compound statement which has the truth values true, false, false, true, right? It contains some truths and some false. Therefore this first one is called a contingency, right? This is not a tautology, not a contradiction. Therefore this is called a contingency, right? Now because it is not a tautology, not a contradiction. Second one, what is the second one? Here P arrow mark Q and P R Q. This is R symbol, no? Right. Now P arrow mark P R Q. How many simple statements are there? There are two statements are there. First one is P, another one is Q. First of all, you have to write all the possible truth values. Next, we have to identify the least compound statement, that is P R Q. This is one compound statement. Next, this P implies this entire thing, this one. Right? Now here, first of all, we are concentrating on PRQ. PRQ means what? If one of the preposition is true, then the result is true. Here, true are true, true. True are false, true. False are true, true. False are false, false. Next one, we have to concentrate on this compound statement, P arrow mark P R Q. That means these two we have to concentrate. from here to here. This is the implications. Simply ignore this column, right? Q columns just ignore, right? Now see here, two possible truth values are there, right? Ikkada chuddam, that is called implication. P arrow mark PVQ anadu PRQ and raachali. Now implication means the first one true implies true is true. Second statement chudandi P, second true, next PRQ true implies true true, false implies true true, false implies false true, right? Now see here, we are implication apply chestunna ikkada from this column to this column, right? These two we are applying. This implies this, the result is this one. Now again we have to analyze the result. Here this is entire compound statement. This compound statement has truth value true for all possible truth values. That means this is always true for all possible truth values. Therefore this compound statement is called a tautology, right? What is the definition of tautology? A compound statement is said to be a tautology if it is always true for all possible truth values. Now this compound statement has truth value true for all possible truth values. Therefore the given compound statement is said to be a tautology, right? Next one, third problem. P arrow mark negation P implies negation P. Again, first of all we have to analyze the given compound statement or compound preposition. How many simple statements are there? Only one variable, no? P. Next we have to identify the next compound statement, negation P, right? Now see, break chestunnam. P implies negation P. This is another compound statement, and this entire whole thing, this entire thing into negation P. That's we are writing. P arrow mark negation P whole implies negation P, right? Now what are the possible truth values of the given single statement? True or false? Now if P is true, negation P is false, right? Now if P is false, negation of that statement is true. Now we are concentrating on this simple compound statement. P implies negation P. That means this implies this one. A true statement cannot imply a false statement. Therefore result is false. True implies false is false. Next, false implies true is true, right? Next one, this entire thing implies negation P. That means you have to concentrate on these two, right? Now this whole thing implies negation P. This whole thing implies negation P. First of all you have to concentrate on this column, right? F implies F. What is the truth value? True. True implies true. Answer is true. Now this is a given prepositional function which has the truth value true for all possible truth values. Therefore this given prepositional function or prepositional statement or compound statement is a tautology, because this last column contains all truths. That's why the given compound statement is said to be a tautology. Next, fourth one, P and Q implies and implied P. Now again, how many simple statements are there? How many variables are there? P, Q only. Now P, Q are we are writing, and the next compound statement is P and Q, right? P and Q. This P and Q implies and implied P. That's on that one also we are writing here, right? Now this, you know what is this and conjunction? If both are true, true. This one is false, another one is true means false. Here this is also case, next case also false. Now next one is negation P and Q if and only if P. That means just ignore this column, Q column, right? Now we have to concentrate on those. First column is P, second column is P or Q. Now here the implication is if and only if, right? If and only if అంటే ఏం చెప్తాం మనం, by conditional or by implication. If both are same values, both have same truth values, then the result is true. See the first row, true if and only if true. First one is true. Second one, both are not having same truth values, therefore false. Next, third row, both are having same truth values, therefore true. Last, fourth row, both are having same truth values, therefore it is true. Now here this table contains some truths and some false, therefore this compound statement is said to be a contingency, because this is neither a tautology nor a contradiction. Therefore the given compound statement is said to be a contingency. Similarly, fifth one, negation Q and P, whole thing and Q. Again, two statements are given to you, P and Q. Identify the simple compound statement first of all. That is, negation Q is there, negation Q and P is there. Next, negation Q and P whole and Q. Right? These are the compound statements. Now we are writing all possible truth values over here. Now here we know that this is called conjunction. Conjunction means if both statements having the truth value true, then only the result is true. In other cases it is false. See, if Q is true, negation Q means false. If Q is true, negation Q is false. If Q is false, negation Q is true. Now negation Q and P, that means this column and this column, and operator is there. False and true, false. False and false, false. True and true, true. True and false, false. Next one, this one and Q, these two we have to concentrate. Right? Now false and true, false. False and true, false. True and false, false. False and false, false. Right? Now here this compound statement has a truth value false for all possible truth values. Therefore this given compound statement is said to be a contradiction. Right? Because this last column contains all false. Therefore the given compound statement is said to be a contradiction. Right? Now here paper. These two are homework problems for you, right? One is P arrow mark and P implies, Q implies P. Next one is Q implies, P implies P implies Q, right? Try to construct the truth tables for these two problems, and then and then submit today by evening, right? By evening 7 or 7:30. Not in the group, please post on my personal number 984-984-1976. Do not post in the group, okay?